This video will show you exactly how I turned my passion into my full-time career, and what I'm going to share with you are ways that you can apply that in your own life so that you're able to do something similar. Welcome back to another video. My name is Aaron and I help people expand their consciousness. Now in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you the mindsets that I have developed, the practical tools that I've used in my own life to create something that was my side hustle for about a year and a half into my full-time job. And my intention with this video is to help you understand that you can be doing your passion for a living if you develop the kind of mindset that's necessary and also follow through with what you are doing. So this could be related to the law of attraction. This could be related to personal development. The main thing in understanding, though, is that you get a reflection of who you are being in your life, and that part of this has to do with buying in and believing in yourself. And the thing is a lot of times some people will go about it and they'll tell themselves, oh, I'll step in 100% when I'm already starting to get that in my life, when I'm already starting to get the results. But in the reality, we must first smile before the mirror smiles. And in the same way, we must first prove it to ourselves that we can do this for a living, that we have the mentality that is necessary in order to then get the reflection in our life. Think about it in the form of you must buy into yourself before other people will buy into you, or before the universe will show you and support you 100%. You must first support yourself 100% with your thoughts, your beliefs, and your actions. Now, this channel, I've shared this story before, but this channel grew once I went in 100%. I had a full-time job at the time. I was working at Barney's New York in women's shoes. I was working about 35 hours a week, and what I would do is I was creating a video a day. I decided that the one thing at the end of this year, when it was over, if I looked back, what is the one thing that if I did every day would dramatically and completely change my life? And I thought about it and I realized, hey, if I created a video a day, I just know that there's something about it that will change just about everything. Not only will it change the energy and the momentum that I'm putting into my passion, but also I thought about the skills I would develop, the kind of mindset, the work ethic, the kind of way that I'd be speaking, how that would evolve my comfortability in front of a camera. And I simply decided back in February, I'm going to go for it, I'm going to do it, and I'm just going to hold the frame. This is who I choose to be. So I did it. Within a month or two, things started to kick off. I had a couple videos that started to pop, and what happened was I went from like 4,000 subscribers to about 20,000 over the course of like a month. And I was like, oh, there's something here. I should keep on doing this. And what I did is I started to see myself in a new way. Rather than see myself as somebody that had like one foot in the door and one foot out, or just create a video a week, I was like, you know what? I started to see myself as a hard worker. I started to really see myself as somebody that had a very developed mindset about it. And sometimes I say hard work when it comes to the law of attraction, and people kind of cringe. They're like, you shouldn't have to work hard. The thing is when you do work hard in the beginning, that working hard turns into a passionate type of feeling. It turns into something you love to do. I would say that now that I don't have any job that I do as far as like some 9 to 5, and I'm doing YouTube full-time, I'm creating content full-time, I'm creating programs, I'm creating digital products, I spend all my time doing it, but guess what? It doesn't feel like hard work because I enjoy doing it, even though I spend more time doing that than I did my 9 to 5 job. So it's like the more you do it, the good news is that the action ends up turning into something you love to do, and it doesn't really feel like action. It doesn't have such a negative connotation. Action has a negative connotation when we don't want to do it or it's not inspired. I'm talking about inspired action from the point of something you love to do. It doesn't feel like work. Now, the thing is, and the major trigger for me was I started to view myself as somebody that could work hard, somebody that could output content rather just me consuming content as something I can also put out at the same time. But what I also had to do is I had to realize that this is not just about me, it's about the value that I give to other people. Start to view yourself as somebody that gives value to other people. This is important because the way the marketplace works is people give you money when you give them value. If I make a product or I coach people one-on-one, which is something that I do, it's like that value that I give makes people want to give you money. You know, back in the day, if I were to do coaching, I'd have to find people that I could coach. I don't have to, because people come to me, they say, I love your videos, you know, they fill out a form on my website and they decide that they want to work with me. I don't have to go out there and find anybody, because I have put out so much free content, so much value, that basically it's just people that want my one-on-one time, so that's what they're paying for, and that's something I enjoy doing. But the thing is you must first put out all of that energy, put out all of that free content. You must put in and buy into yourself 100% before you will start to see that reflection in your life. So realize that in order to do it, this is a quote that you can always remember, and I forget where I heard it, but I heard it months and months ago. In order to turn your side hustle to your full-time, you have to treat it like your full-time first. I treated my side hustle as my full-time even when I had a full-time job. I remember there were times that I would get done working. I live in Las Vegas, so some of the, I worked at that commission job. It was open till midnight. Sometimes I would get done working at midnight with that job. I would come home, I would film a video, then I would edit the video, then I would post the video, then I would go to bed at like 3 or 4 in the morning, and then I would get up the next day to do it all over again. But see, this is the thing. I knew that in the beginning, you're going to have to put in a lot of work so that eventually you let go of things that no longer serve you, and then you can do that full time. So remember, it's about trusting yourself, buying into yourself, and knowing that eventually it will pay off. I knew that I wasn't gonna have to do that forever. I'm not gonna have a 9-to-5 job I don't really enjoy, plus something I enjoy doing, and I'm gonna have to work like 16 hours a day forever. But I knew that at least for a couple months, if I did that and I pushed myself to do it, eventually I would become free. And now I'm free because my time is the way I schedule it. My time is what I want to do. And a lot of people that are very successful, even people that are millionaires, will tell you the most important thing to do is not to try to be a millionaire first. First off, try to become free. Become free of your job. And as you do that, then you can focus on creating systems or whatever you want to create when it comes to money. But first off, become free and do your passion for a living. And the way that you do that is by developing the mindset and developing and treating your passion like your full-time. So if you are an artist, if you are somebody that's an athlete, for example, and you're trying to pursue something in that field, what you have to do is treat it like your full-time. Treat it like something that you are getting paid to do, something that sustains you, and as you burn the bridges and you start to view yourself more as that kind of person that does that, you'll find that things just start lining up. Remember, you always get a reflection in your life of who you are being, and the more you support yourself, the more you will get that reflection. So believe that you can do it. Know that as you continue to do things that are in alignment with what you're passionate about, as you take the next step and you just keep going, you will eventually get the reflection you want. And remember that what you must do is hold the frame. Align your beliefs and your actions to it. Realize action is not a negative thing. If you love to do it, you might have to put some more action in the beginning, but eventually it gets easier to take that action, and eventually you'll free yourself up of the time of doing maybe a job that doesn't serve you. And as you do that, more will come in. I will say as well, when it comes to letting go of the job that I used to have, I could have let go of that job probably 2 or 3 months before I did, but I was kind of playing it safe in my own mind. But I'll say that jumping into the unknown, jumping in, maybe being a little bit fearful because you don't know exactly how the money's going to come in or whatever it is, but as long as you have some systems in place or you have some things you're doing to generate income, when you let go of something that no longer serves you and you start to passionately put even more of your energy because you have more of your time into something, you'll be so surprised because as you let go of what doesn't serve, you get at least what you were making, if not more, than when you're doing what your passion is. So as I let go of that job, it's like now there's so much more time I put into it, but also I'm finding that just it's like there's more and more abundance coming to me because I'm able to put out even more content. I'm able to help more people. I'm able to really see it from a new point of view, and that abundance, I believe, is our natural state of being. So I encourage you to believe in yourself, to take action from a place of knowing that you can do your side hustle for your full time. You simply have to treat your side hustle like your full time now. You have to put in more action now, but realize it gets easier as you go. That action turns into inspired action. It turns into just simply a part of who you are. And as you do that, you'll find that things start to line up for yourself. As you start to smile looking in the mirror, you start to get the reflection back. As you start to support yourself 100%, you leap in 100%, you will get that reflection back. So believe in yourself, know that you can do it. And as you do that, you will find that things start to work out for you. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Feel free to like this video if you liked it, subscribe if you haven't already. Also, hit that little notification gear right under the subscribe button or next to it so that you're able to see the daily videos that I do. Peace, much love, and namaste.